Hey, and welcome. In this video, we explore how to be content on your own and how to be alone without feeling lonely, not distracted, not constantly busy, not waiting for someone else to fill the space, but genuinely okay with yourself in your own company. This is not about rejecting relationships or pretending we don't need others. It's about learning how to be alone without feeling lonely and how to find stability inside yourself rather than outside. Take your time with this video. There's no rush here. One of the biggest misunderstandings is this: being alone and being lonely are not the same experience. Loneliness is a painful emotional state. It's the feeling of being disconnected, unseen, or emotionally isolated. Being alone, on the other hand, is simply a situation, but many of us learned early on to associate the two. Silence feels uncomfortable. Empty space feels threatening. Being alone feels like something is missing. So the first step toward being content on your own is changing how we interpret solitude. Alone does not mean abandoned. Alone does not mean unlovable. Alone does not mean something went wrong. Sometimes it simply means nothing is distracting you from yourself. If being alone feels hard, there's usually a reason. When external stimulation fades, internal experiences become louder. Thoughts, memories, emotions we've been postponing. Being alone removes the buffers. This is why many people fill their time with noise. Not because they enjoy it, but because silence confronts them. Learning to be content on your own does not mean forcing silence. It means slowly building tolerance for your inner world. Not everything that appears needs to be fixed. Some things simply need to be allowed. Often, the discomfort of being alone is not about the present moment. It's about what we believe solitude says about us. Am I behind in life? Shouldn't I be further along? Does being alone mean I failed socially? These are not facts. They are stories shaped by comparison. Modern culture often treats relationships as proof of worth and aloneness as a deficiency, but your value does not disappear when no one is watching. Learning to be content on your own means separating self-worth from social validation. Instead of asking, "How do I avoid being alone?" try asking, "What can this time offer me?" Time alone can become a space for reflection, a space for recovery, a space without performance. You don't need to optimize it. You don't need to use it productively. Sometimes, being content on your own simply means not demanding anything from the moment, just being where you are. You already have a relationship with yourself. The question is, what kind? Is it critical, impatient, demanding? Being content alone requires a shift from self-monitoring to self-companionship. Instead of constantly evaluating yourself, try relating to yourself the way you would to someone you care about. With curiosity, with patience, with room to be imperfect. You don't need to become your best friend. You just need to stop treating yourself like a problem to solve. This isn't about techniques to eliminate discomfort. It's about gentle exposure to your own presence. Spend short, intentional periods alone without distractions. Go for a walk without headphones. Sit with a cup of tea without scrolling. Write without an audience. The goal is not to feel good immediately. The goal is to teach your nervous system that being alone is safe. Comfort grows through familiarity, not force. Many people discover that creativity lives more easily in solitude. Not because solitude is magical, but because it removes comparison and interruption. You don't need to create something impressive. Creativity can be quiet. Journaling, drawing, thinking, reflecting. Being content alone often means allowing your inner life to exist without needing to justify it. It's important to make one distinction. Being content alone is not the same as withdrawing from connection. Humans need relationships. Solitude becomes unhealthy when it's used to avoid vulnerability or pain. Healthy solitude restores you. Withdrawal shrinks you. The difference is not how much time you spend alone. It's whether that time expands or constricts your inner world. You don't need to love being alone. You don't need to feel peaceful every time. Contentment is quieter than happiness. It's the absence of inner resistance. Some days, being alone feels grounding. Other days, it feels neutral. And sometimes it still feels hard. That's okay. Being content on your own does not mean never wanting company. It means not being afraid of your own presence. Over time, something shifts. You stop rushing to fill silence. You stop needing constant reassurance. You stop interpreting aloneness as lack. You begin to carry a sense of internal stability with you. From that place, relationships become choices, not solutions. Being content on your own doesn't isolate you. It makes connection more genuine. Being content alone is not about independence at all costs. It's about inner safety. Knowing that even when no one else is around, you are not lost. You are here. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care. Are there specific topics you're interested in or a particular question you'd like answered in your life? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe now and join me on your journey toward more clarity and inner strength.